SpiderMan,
Bo Burnham,
Firefly,
and a lot
more
on
tonight's
new
comics
free
view.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. What it is, I'm Frank.
I'm Adrian.
And you're watching New Comics Preview at Emerald City Comics. So this thing that we're doing, this that you're watching currently, thanks for clicking on it, by the way. We're going to talk about some nerdy things, movies, video games, that sort of thing. Then we're going to show you some new number ones that are coming out this week, Wednesday, which is New Comic Book Day, every Wednesday at Emerald City Comics. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell,
Share.
comment,
Tell your friends.
tell your enemies, tell perfect strangers, and we'll be forever grateful. Well, we don't have a lot to talk about, but let's get started on it right away anyway, and let's pretend like we have a lot, and that it's very urgent, okay? Ready, go, hurry.
Video games.
I didn't play any, did you?
I played just the normal stuff, Knockout City, Dead by Daylight. E3 is coming up next week, so we'll have a ton of stuff to talk about soon enough.
You know what else we played, though?
What's that?
Uno Flip.
That's not a video game.
No, it isn't.
Well, technically,
I guess
you
it
played
could
on
be.
Xbox. I played it on Xbox a bunch.
Okay, well, there you go. So it is kind of a video game. Of course, we didn't play the video game.
Yeah.
We played what's called an analog card game. Non-digital analog format. It's where you actually hold cards in your hand and flip them.
We played that for our game night.
Yeah.
Uno Flip, if you have not played it, is regular Uno, but the back side of the card is 4 different colors,
It's a
darker
whole
side,
other set of cards, yeah.
and you have cards that let you flip the deck. You flip your hands. The back side is a lot more brutal with +5s and draw to match wilds, which are brutal sometimes.
Yeah, they were quite brutal, but it was really fun. It was, you play Uno, and it's already pretty crazy. It's like, well, how much crazier can it get?
This makes it crazy.
50% crazier, apparently. So, yeah, that was a good game.
Good game.
Good
GG.
game. TV shows? Anything new?
Not really a TV show, but it's on Netflix, which is known for streaming TV shows. I watched Bo Burnham's new special, Inside, an entire comedy, in quotations, special, filmed during his entire time during quarantine. It's kind of funny because it's not straight comedy where it's just like, here's a funny joke, here's a funny joke. It's like very real like jokes of like what's happening with the world and society and stuff, and you're kind of like depressed by the end of it, but still laughing.
Oh.
It's like, oh.
Is it like a documentary of his quarantine or something?
Sort of like he's still like writing music and like telling like funny-ish songs, but it's a lot like of real stuff that's like you're laughing at like the real problems, and it's like, wow.
Wow.
You're like laughing at like the fact that this is a problem.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that
It was good.
sounds.
It was good though.
Netflix, you said, right?
Netflix.
Bo Burnham. Bo
Bo
knows
Burnham.
Netflix, so there you go. I didn't really watch anything new, but I am showing Jessica Firefly.
Ah.
Because she never saw that. She never saw that.
Firefly.
And it actually all started because my brother was telling me about The Expanse on Amazon, and it's on my list.
Amazon's version of Firefly.
Well, that's not what he said, but he did somehow compare them in some way, and I was like, well, we should watch Expanse, and I'm like, well, I guess we should watch Firefly first, because if Expanse is better than Firefly, I don't want you to go back to it and say this show sucks. You know what I mean? After you watch Expanse, so let's watch Firefly first because it doesn't suck.
Firefly's better than Expanse, but
Well,
opinion.
okay, so you've seen Expanse. Okay, it's cool.
I still prefer Firefly.
All right. It does, of course, as everybody knows, and as she knows, it ends abruptly because Fox mishandles it. And in fact, it's a funny thing, on Hulu, Hulu organizes the season properly, but it also lists the air date, the original air date. And so the first episode, which was supposed to be the first one, aired in December, and the second episode, well, the normal second episode, that one aired in September. So yeah, Fox just really did a number on that whole show, and it didn't, and it, nobody got it, and so they canceled it. But they made a movie, and we're gonna watch that to wrap things up. And anyway, it doesn't really matter. You guys know all this stuff. we just don't really have anything to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So, Power Ranger thing that went good, right?
Power Ranger went good. Walter Jones.
E. Jones.
E. Jones. We announced on our website, Instagram, and Facebook, July 9th, we're having Rob Liefeld, creator of Deadpool.
Yep.
He's doing a signing in the store. A ton more information on that as we get closer. You can go check it out on our Facebook to see like all the information right now, but we're not going to talk about that right now. Right now, we're going to talk about other comics.
That's right. That's right.
Comics.
New comics. That's right. We've got a handful of new comics coming your way this week, and specifically, we're going to talk about some number ones, some brand new series that you can get started on. First one. Bunny Mask, number 1. Bunny Mask, apparently, I don't really know what it's about. It is pretty literal in that there's someone who wears some sort of bunny mask, and that person was like sealed in a cave and then released by a madman.
She has powers.
Has some sort of weird powers.
There's a murder.
There's a girl that maybe her father's murder is connected to this bunny mask or whatever. It's really weird. But yeah, murder and mythology and supernatural stuff. So, I mean, I don't think I need to say anything more, do I?
I have something that is just as weird.
Do you?
And that's the next comic called
Cherry Blackbird, number 1.
This one is let's call it a rock star satanic
Witch
thriller story.
Murder, yeah.
Yeah. So, Cherry Blackbird, she's a rock star. She sold her soul for fame.
Nice.
Once she's 26 right now, but once she turns 27, guess what? The devil's going to drag her to hell.
27 Club.
So she's got to do everything she can to not go to hell. It's kind of interesting. She's going to find a way.
Now, this is a mature title, 18 or up only. There's going to be polybags, so you can't even flip through that thing. But we are going to have a couple for the shelf, so definitely grab it. Also, Cherry Blackbird, does that not sound like a delicious drink?
Cherry Blackbird?
Yeah, I'll take a Cherry Blackbird on ice, please. Ooh, that sounds so refreshing.
I'm going to drink it in the dead of night, though. Beatles joke. Okay.
Next one is called The Six Sidekicks of Trigger Keaton, number 1. So this one is got a running theme. We've got murder again, once again. Trigger Keaton, was a famous action star, and he had a bunch of sidekicks on the show, stuntmen and women, I'm assuming. And they're gonna have to work together to try to solve his murder, the mystery of his murder. So yeah, this one's called Six Sidekicks of Trigger Keaton, and it's gonna be wacky.
The funniest part is the first arc of this story is called the Stuntman War. I like it.
Well, there you go, because they probably suspect each other. You know what I mean? All the sidekicks are each very different from each one more different than the last.
Who done it?
Yeah, exactly. So grab it Wednesday.
Next up, The
Web of Spider-Man, number 1. It's finally here.
If you haven't heard by now, Disneyland is open again. And
yes.
Along with its opening, the Avengers campus is now open. You can see Doctor Strange. You can go to the Pym Test Kitchen to try big and small food.
What?
But the biggest, coolest thing is the new Spider-Man ride, which also has a show out front of it, where they show off their new Spider-Man animatronic, the one that actually flies through the sky. It is so cool.
Dang, man.
It is amazing. You watch and you're like, that's
video
an
of this?
animatronic? Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
man,
you
I
could
gotta
easily
check this
just
out.
type it in. It is the coolest thing. This comic is a direct tie-in to the new Avengers campus.
Nice.
Peter Parker, Spider-Man, scientist, troublemaker.
Of course.
Thanks to none other than Tony Stark, a new scientific research station for teenage heroes of the Marvel Universe has just been completed. I wonder what it's called. Avengers Campus. This is him working along some of the favorite faces from the MCU. MU.
Just the MU.
The MU. Just the Moo.
The Moo.
It's going to be awesome. New gadgets. Iron Man's going to be in it. Who knows what's going to happen. But it's going to be cool because it's all a direct tie-in to the new land.
Well, and Marvel did this before with Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, that comic. I think it was a 1 or 2, maybe 3 issue miniseries.
It was a 4-issue Black Spire Outpost. It was all about Batu. It was really cool.
Well, it was really cool, and it sold really fast, and
So-
and people love that miniseries. So this is going to be no different. We've got variants for it. We've got an incentive variant as well that's going to be on the table. You'll see that on Tuesday night. So yeah, Web of Spider-Man. Now this one actually was solicited a while ago too.
Yes.
And it was probably Corona and all that stuff that pushed things back because it is a tie-in to the ride.
Yes.
To the whole land, and so they had to put things off. But yeah, we've been talking about this one for a long, long time, and it's finally going to be here, so that's great. Now you said Disneyland. Is it Disney World as well, or
No.
just California?
Just California.
Gotcha.
They still have the licensing agreement for south of the Mississippi. South of it, yeah, because it's
West.
west of the Mississippi. They cannot use certain characters in the theme parks because of Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios.
Oh.
But when that original agreement came forth, nobody cared about some lesser-known B team called the Guardians of the Galaxy. So Disney can use Guardians however they want in their park.
Well, that's cool.
That's why we're getting Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind at Epcot.
Nice.
A reverse launch coaster.
Oh, that's cool.
Indoor.
That's
too.
cool. That's cool. You know, we gotta do a Disney video, like an on, like location.
I'm just gonna be talking forever.
Yeah.
I'm ready. I'm
We
ready.
could do a whole montage or whatever. If you'd like Neil to pay for our tickets and hotel stay, beg him.
All he has
for
to do,
us.
all he has to do is pay for his ticket and hotel. I got an annual pass. I'm good to go. Let's do this.
Okay, yeah. So just
We could do it
look
on
us up.
location at
Look
Islands.
us
You know
up.
what? Islands of Adventure too.
Share this on all of your social media stuff, and just hashtag please Neil.
Hashtag EC2 Disney.
Yeah.
Get it trending.
Come on. Anyway, that's it.
That's it.
That's all the big number ones. So if you're watching this video now, it's like if you're watching this when this first came out, then that means it's Tuesday night. That means in a couple of hours, in an hour or so, we're going to be doing the live stream on Facebook. I hope you guys are enjoying that. It's really the best way to see all the comics and the variants and stuff. Basically how we do it is we start out with the comics that we put out on the wall, then we do the books, the hardcovers, and the trade paperbacks, and then we do the incentive variants, which is the big money stuff. So yeah, if you want that first look, got to be on our Facebook. Follow Emerald City Comics on Facebook.
That's us.
And tune in on Tuesday at 7 p.m. every Tuesday. Facebook.
Do it.
EC. Live.
On
These
that note,
guys. Anyway, you got anything? What's going on this weekend? Anything?
Nothing. Just
Nothing?
another normal week.
Ain't got nothing for the kids
Ain't
at home?
got nothing.
Well, I guess that's it then. That's going to be it, right?
That's all that we got.
All right. You sure?
That's all.
You sure, man? Okay. Well, that is all. We appreciate you watching this video, of course. We did, I don't know if we mentioned this, but we did surpass 300 subscribers. Did we talk about that?
We did not.
Well, anyway, just thank you so much for
Thanks.
subscribing and all that stuff. We really appreciate you guys coming together and doing that. 500 is the next milestone.
And then from there on,
I think when we do 500, we unlock like live streaming, or we unlock something. So, let's do it. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your enemies.
we'll make a special video for 500.
Yeah.
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 Watch us. We're going to do something special for 300. Just keep your eyes peeled.
That's right. All right. Well, I hope to all see y'all here in the store Wednesday.
Hope to see you Saturday and Sunday.
Dash right. But until that time, I hope you have a very web-slinging good night and a cherry blackbirdy good luck.